10 compelling reasons to visit Scotland in winter. Scotland in winter is not for the hurried. It's a place that demands you slow down, breathe deeper, and lean into the quiet. While some chase sun elsewhere, those who turn north are rewarded with a season carved from frost and fire, stark, beautiful, and unforgettable. Winter arrives not with a shout but a hush. Snow dusts the hills like icing sugar. Lochs mirror pewter skies. The trees stand bare, noble in their simplicity. This is not a dead land. It's resting, and in that rest lies a rare kind of peace. The light changes first, brief but brilliant. Sunrises flame quickly across the horizon, burning gold and pink before vanishing behind Highland ridges. Midday casts a silvery glow over glens and stones, and by 3 o'clock, shadows stretch like stories across the land. It's a painter's light, fleeting and bold. And then the dark comes, but not as an enemy. In Scotland, darkness is part of the rhythm. It draws people inward, to firelight, to company, to reflection. You'll find it glowing in pubs where laughter echoes off low beams, in cottages where soup simmers and books are read by lamplight. Winter teaches you to value light, not for how much of it there is, but how deeply it warms. The landscapes transform. Glencoe becomes an opera of monochrome, black rock, white snow and silver mist. The Cairngorms turn arctic, their peaks often wrapped in cloud and drifting snow. Walkers move with quiet purpose, boots crunching into frozen paths. Every step echoes, every breath feels earned. The cities shine differently in winter too. Edinburgh under frost feels carved from myth, spires rising into winter sky, cobbles wet with cold, street lamps casting pools of gold onto ancient stone. In Glasgow there's energy in the contrast, a bright cafe on a grey morning, a jazz bar buzzing as sleet taps the windows. Cities become havens, glowing from within. Then there's Hogmanay, Scotland's winter heart. No one sees out the old year like the Scots do. Fires, music, shared whiskey and strangers made into kin. Whether it's the torchlit procession through Edinburgh or a ceilidh in a village hall, it's a reminder that winter is not a season of retreat. It's a season of renewal. And what about the islands? Fewer still venture there in winter, but those who do find the wild stripped bare, honest and wind-scoured. On Orkney the sea lashes the cliffs with drama. On Harris and Lewis the Moshere rests under frost while the Atlantic rolls in, eternal and indifferent. It's fierce, yeah, but soul-stirring in a way that summer never dares to be. And with winter comes wildlife that thrives in silence. Red deer seen against snow, ghost-like and still, mountain hares in their white camouflage vanishing into drifted hills, golden eagles cruising under low skies. These are not chance sightings. They are earned gifts for those who endure the cold and wait with patience. Food changes too, it deepens. Cullen skink steaming in a thick bowl. Haggis with neeps and tatties, served with ritual and pride. Whiskey that bites before it warms. Every meal in winter feels like a story. Rooted, hearty, slow. You eat not to impress, but to sustain, and somehow it tastes all the better for it. And then there's the snow, when it comes. Not every winter sees it deep, but when it does, it transforms the land into a fairy tale. Children sledding down village hills, hills glinting in morning sun, quiet lanes made hushed by a soft white carpet. There's no sound like snowfall on Highland heather, a kind of stillness that settles into the chest. But perhaps the greatest gift of a Scottish winter is solitude. Not the lonely kind, the meaningful kind, the kind that strips away the rush and reminds you of your place in the world. You find yourself staring into the fire longer, walking slower, listening better. Because in winter, Scotland doesn't perform, it reveals. It shows you the bones of things, old stone, bare branches, dark lochs, and invites you to see the beauty beneath the surface. It's a season of truth, of clarity. Come in winter and you'll find a Scotland that isn't dressed up, but is in many ways more itself than ever, raw, real, resilient. And when you leave, you'll carry that stillness with you, in your breath, in your stride, and somewhere, quietly, in your soul.